Oh, exciting weekend. Now, it was the last ship to be built at the Royal Dockyard in Pembroke Dock. It wasn't built for the sea, though. It was built for travelling in hyperspace. Star Wars spacecraft, the Millennium Falcon, was built in a hangar in the town in the spring of 1979 before being moved to Elstree Studios for The Empire Strikes Back. Now, a new exhibition is opening which tells the story of the link between Pembrokeshire and Star Wars. Aled Schofield is there for us tonight in Pembroke Dock. Aled.
Yeah, thanks, Lucy. As you can see behind me, I've got some fearsome-looking bodyguards, including Lord Vader, keeping an eye on me here at the Pembroke Dock Heritage Centre. The exhibition was officially opened a few minutes ago, and it will open to the public on Monday. But during the day, I've been speaking to some of the people that were involved in that incredible project to build the Millennium Falcon here in Pembroke Dock. It was a project so secret, it was codenamed the Magic Roundabout. But it was also the worst-kept secret in Pembroke Dock. Jeff Waterhouse was part of the team that built the Falcon.
Wasn't allowed to say anything. But of course, when I went home, I said to my wife, my two boys then were 9 and 11. You're not to say anything outside the house. No. They went to school the following morning and they told all the school, didn't they?
The engineers at Marcon Fabrications normally worked for the petrochemical industry, but in the spring of 1979 they were building the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy, otherwise known as the Millennium Falcon. It was later painstakingly moved from the Western hangar to Elstree Studios for the filming of The Empire Strikes Back and the scenes of the frozen planet Hoth. Malcolm Stiles helped put it back together and met a famous star on his visit to Elstree.
I met Carrie Fisher. I spoke to her for a bit. She was learning her lines, like, you know, on a 40-gallon drum. And I spoke to her about the job and all that.
Now a new permanent exhibition here at the Pembroke Dock Heritage Centre tells the story of the last ship ever to be built in the Royal Dockyard. Just like the original plan to build the Millennium Falcon here in Pembroke Dock, there's been a fair bit of secrecy about this exhibition, but some of us have been lucky enough to get in and have a sneak peek.
Can I see your identification?
You don't need to see my identification.
To know that it actually travelled the roads of West Wales and the people that it involved, you know, still live here and they love and they're so proud of the fact that it was involved. I think it's got to be told, and it's got to be told in the right way as well.
Pembrokeshire-born general manager of Lucasfilm, the company behind the Star Wars franchise owned by Disney, has given her seal of approval to the exhibition in Pembroke Dock.
Because they are actually built by incredible craftspeople, that's what comes over on the screen. That's why people are able to dive into this world and lose themselves in this world.
The exhibition will open to the public on Monday and will tell the story of how a spaceship built in Pembroke Dock made it to a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, and around me you can see some of the photographs and the memories of the construction of the Millennium Falcon some 45 years ago now. And I'm sure Star Wars fans are going to flock here to Pembroke Dock to see the part that Pembrokeshire played in the Star Wars story. Lucy, back to you in a studio far, far away.
I'm sure fans are going to love it. Watch out for those stormtroopers now, Aled. Well, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't mind feeling the force of some sunshine.